Good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, depending upon the world that you are coming from to view this. This is Samantha with Wellness for Warriors at coxhealth.com. I'm coming to discuss with you today the benefits of painting therapy part 2 for everyone who's been following along. Okay, something that we all love and wish we had more of is painting therapy boosts our creativity. Problem, analysis, solution. But here's something we don't know about painting. Not only does it boost our creativity, but it boosts our critical thinking skills. But if you look at the picture, critical thinking skills and creativity are actually a team. They both look at the problem, they both think about the problem, and they both come up with a solution. So I call these together creative critical thinking skills. And I will tell you that I have a friend who started painting, and I started painting. And we're like sisters almost. We spend a lot of time together when she's home. And our kids spend times together. And together, through the creative process and the critical thinking process, we actually discuss our problem, we analysis, size it, and then we come up with a solution. Again, we think about our problem, we think about the different steps so that we could find a better solution, and then we propose that solution. And she wasn't a painter until December of 2020 when the last remaining parent in her life passed away. She was trying to deal with her grief and didn't want to take it out on anybody, and she wanted to leave a positive legacy behind of how to process through grief. Let me tell you something. I'm proud of her. I am proud to call her my sister. So she is using both creativity and critical thinking skills all in one. Non-verbal communication skills. This is basically your body language. That's how you sigh, the way you carry yourself. I know that when I paint, I am very on top of things. I can read people. When I say read people, I read their body language, I read their breathing, I read the tone of their skin faster than I realize I'm doing. I'm going to give an example of why nonverbal communication skills are so important. As all of you know, I have a disability, and it does affect my communication at times. I was proactive in trying to treat my disability and the physical symptoms from it, and I went to work after starting a new medication on a Friday evening. By Monday morning, I had no idea I was headed for trouble. I showed up at Cox Hospital. I went on the units to do my normal morning routines that I do. I had a receptionist, I had a unit tech, and a nurse pull me aside and say, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I just feel kind of tired, but I'm fine." They said, "Honey, your eyes, literally the pupils of my eyes were almost blown. My skin was gray, and I seemed like I was kind of in slow motion." To me, I didn't even see it. To me, I felt fine. But I was actually having a reaction to medication that was leading to a possible hospitalization. I was able to call my doctor from these seasoned medical workers telling me that I was in trouble. My doctor listened to these seasoned professionals who had years of experience telling me these things, and they immediately stopped the medication. It turns out that I'm highly sensitive to a certain line of family medications, and I can't continue taking those. These individuals saved my life by paying attention to the nonverbal communication skills. So a lot of times a person might be saying one thing, but their body is telling you something totally differently. And as a military personnel, first responders, frontline workers and even teachers need to know how to use your nonverbal communication skills because you're going to save somebody's life. Perseverance. Okay. We all think about this as something we do for physical activity. I've started meeting with this amazing group called RWB for our Springfield chapter as a representative for Wellness for Warriors for our Saturday morning workout. And, you know, we've discussed a little bit of perseverance, but perseverance isn't just about a physical being of persistence. Perseverance is your mental mindset. It is your spiritual mindset. It is your emotional set. Painting, because it relaxes you and increases all your other benefits, you become persevering through a lot of stressful times in your life. I know because I've run a marathon. I know how physically demanding that is, but life itself is a marathon to a degree. It is not just physically demanding, it is emotionally demanding, it is mentally demanding, and it is spiritually demanding. And we need all four of those to work as a team to be persevering. So if you can persevere through the task of painting a simple picture, whether it's watercolor, acrylic, or oil, you'll teach yourself persevering skills. Improve self-confidence. Okay, guys, let's just rip off our masks, unlock our cages. We all struggle with self-confidence in some form or fashion. Painting because we accomplish a goal, and that goal is to finish a picture and make it look nice. We are boosting our self-confidence. Confidence with compassion is just right. I got this off of the PowerPoint online image library, and when I saw this, I thought, wow, that's exactly what we need. We need our self-confidence to influence our compassion in just the right way. I don't know what you're struggling with today, but know that we are here for you. You are heard, you are seen, and you are loved by a lot of people who don't even know you, but have walked a little bit in your shoes. Okay, positive mindset. This tree, when I first found it in the mind, I didn't know why it struck me so well, but then I started having to do these mandatory training sessions that we have online at Cox now called Health Springs. And one of the images was that tree. They used that exact same tree, not a side of mine, but the exact same tree. And they also stated that having a positive mindset influenced their employees' work productivity and how they treated their patients and co-workers. There's an old Proverbs, I don't know where it comes from. It says, guard your heart from whatever flows from it is the way you are. If you don't have a positive mindset, then all that's going to come out of you is negativity. You will not be able to find a good thing that day. Painting does that because you're providing yourself a positive moment in time to work on skills you're not even aware of that you're working on while painting. But when you accomplish that, you give yourself a positive mindset that you have a can-do attitude. And coming from someone who has a disability right now, and I'm struggling through a math class at my university, and I got kind of in a negative mindset, I will tell you that I went back to a time when I still struggled with math, but I had an instructor who could see my potential, and he told me, you've got this better than the rest of the class. And then I looked at that equation from back then, and I looked at the equation now, and I realized it was the same equation, just rearranged for a different purpose. And I just kept telling myself I can do it. I did it back then, I can do it now. And guess what, guys? I did it. I accomplished my goal. And because I kept my positive mindset, I accomplished what I needed to do. Having a positive mindset can actually influence those around you to be more positive. If they're struggling with depression or anxiety, if you're depressed, you can make it worse. But if you have a positive attitude through your struggles or a positive mindset, you can influence them for life. Okay, with that said, guys, we're done with the lesson on benefits of painting. We just want to let you know that we're here for you. If you want something specific, let us know at wellnessforwarriors@coxhealth.com. Everybody have a great week.